morning, everybody. Happy Monday. And it's another lovely morning and great, summer day going on outside. It started kind of getting warm. I can hear the guys mowing the grass across the street. It's great. So today we're going to work on Earth Tau. So we've got a couple of Earth Tau projects on the board. We're going to start with Dr. Mom, which I think is a great card. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Good morning, Patsy. Good to see you. I'm just going to go ahead and move this over like so. So, Dr. Mom is a villain. Dr. Mom is a villain, and so is my tablet. My tablet is a villain. This morning. Nope, tablet's not working at all. Okay. Let's reboot the tablet here. Hang on just a second. I'm going to reboot the tablet. So how is everybody doing this morning? We all doing okay? Everything operating well, and the day is off to a good start, and all kinds of good stuff like that. Get my pin tablet. Oh, there it is. That's why I can't find it. It's because it's already out here. Boot the tablet. Or make sure I've got tablet control. I don't. Here we go. Oh, no, not this one. It's well calibrated now for my mouse. Kind of wish there was a reset button. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to power down my monitor and I'm going to power back up. Let's see if that works. Tell me if you guys hear the boop restart. Well, we have a monitor dead. A dead monitor already this morning. So, our morning has already started off with a problem. And this one is a reset on the monitor's side. That's what it needs. So if you'll hang on just a second here, I'll try to figure out what'll happen here is that this monitor will forget what it's doing. And it's not the monitor's fault. I think my operating theory, there we go, look at that. Now we got control again. My operating theory is that what's going on is I have too many things on my power supply. And so my power supply then is fighting to give power to my monitor and things like that. So that's what I think is happening. So I'm going to have to replace this computer's power supply, and I know that's going to happen here. So this morning, I don't think we're going to have Brent, and that's kind of a bummer. All right, so copy, and then we'll paste it. So this is the overlay for the card. The card is Dr. Mom. Dr. Mom. Your mom. You're Dr. Mom. I think it's funny that my computer has seemed to think that was me talking to it. Okay. I used to black out these cards, but I actually have had a request from New Quest Entertainment to not black them out. So I'm not blacking them out anymore. What we're going to do first is get our correct pins in for this. Put a sketch pencil on here. We're just going to identify the parts of this card on the blue line that are part of a title or something like that. This is a very large block of the card that's taken up by the graphics. So I'm just giving myself some areas to avoid. I don't want to draw somebody's face right here because you won't see it, sort of thing. So I'm just setting up sort of the design here. And drinking some coffee. All right. Now, Dr. Mom is a villain. She's a mad scientist. And she genetically modifies creatures. And the picture that we're looking for here is going to be Dr. Mom sort of hugging and squeezing all of her bizarre creations with sort of a half maniacal look. So I'm going to put her face right here like she's looking straight into the camera, right? And give a little bit of a tilt to this. This. She's looking directly at us. And she's got her head upward like this. So here's a shoulder. Here's a shoulder. Right? She's looking up at the camera. I'm going to do this. And then she's got her arm out like this. And her hand is going to be right here. The thumb right here. There's going to be a creature here. And a creature here. She's holding that one too. There's a creature right here and some kind of weird creature here. And this is going to be our rough on this. Right through here. Right. So we got her other hand is right here. She's clutching this guy right here. Right? And this is going to be our rough for this one. Right here. Mondays are hard for people. I know. It's rough. And I get that. And that's a thing. So we're going to go through, and then once I've kind of got this rough outline of what this person looks like here. Ear, like that. And then she's going to have some crazy smile on her face, like, wah! And one eye is going to be this way, one eye is going to be that way. And that's what you got going on here. It's like, and maybe even maniacal eyebrows, right? So it's like this kind of thing, right? Her hair is going to be like this. So, kind of going along like this. Crazy is, you could always do crazy with one eye larger than the other eye. That always helps a lot. It makes for the totally insane, I'm bonked insane sort of thing. And got that from her bio. She's bonked insane sort of thing. Entertainingly insane. Right? So that's where we are here. Now we need to think about creatures. That one there. We'll do some kind of slow. It's coming out the other side there. Yeah, like you, David. You're bonked insane. That's exactly right. How'd you guess? So I'm going to go on ahead and just erase this hand a little bit because actually I really want to kind of move it to one side. There we go. More like that. Totally bonked insane here. Whee! I'm crazy. Alright. Now that I have done the outer edge, I'll take a darker blue line. Take a darker blue line and I'll close in here. Okay. And I'm going to come along and I'm just going to tighten up this face. Right? And one eye, kind of like this. We're going to have one eye like this. And the nose. And then this is my knuckle. Hee. Well, maybe not. I gotta back that off. There we go. More like that. I don't know. I am sitting here hopelessly grinning at this picture. Just like grinning, like I'm trying to help it. I hope you can get grinny because I'm grinning here. Maybe if I grin more, I don't know. That's just really weird. I got the wrong brush for my eraser. Even with this, though, this eye would still be somewhat open, right? And then right around her hair, we've got this guy who's like, no. Right? Says that her body type is... What did it say her body type was? I am in the wrong folder for her. Let's look at the brief. So I get these really cool artist briefs from these guys. And I love that because it makes this so easy. Her body type is skinny, so she's little. So I probably should put that in her face. So these guys are kind of cool. Not kind of cool. They're very cool. One of the things I love about this crew is that they randomly rolled dice to generate ethnicities and body types and everything. So the characters, each one of these cards, is just random, totally random, could be anything. And then they applied their character diagrams to them. So I get these cards that sometimes the ethnicities are all over the place, and it's so cool. It's just really cool. And then the weight is all over the place, and so they're different size and different. It's just so interesting. But it's fascinating diversity that they've generated by rolling randomly. They took Malcolm Gladwell's Blink to heart. So, crazy hair. I like crazy hair. Crazy hair is so cute. We'll do this guy here. And this creature is cute, but maybe he's got fangs, and he's got 3 eyes. And let's give him some frog legs, sort of feet. There we go. The other thing that's so cool about this card game is that they like the humor. They like the cards to have just a little bit of a goofy bite. They're not taking it very seriously. They're not taking themselves seriously. They're taking the card game very seriously. They're not taking themselves seriously. And so I get a big kick out of the fact that I can just do anything on these cards and they're happy. Because it could be wild and woolly or whatever. I feel like one of these should be like a scorpion or something, super deadly, and you're like, why is she carrying that? Why is she loving on this thing? Because she's insane. She is insane. That's the whole thing, right? This in here. There we go. Going down here and around that shoulder there, and then back around like this. And we'll come back around like so. Just let's get this in here. Just getting the structure of this arm in, right? I like it. The only thing is, I kind of feel like her arm is too big. She's an endomorph, so I want her body to be small. Not to mention the fact that I think she's like really sticking her face in the camera here. To some degree, we're kind of doing the, look at me. And there we go. So we're kind of going around here, and we're just going to fill in the rest of this. Card says she's an endomorph, so I'm going to do this. We don't need all of these pieces for the card because I can see already that I'm inside this box, but they like to sell the art separately, so I want to make sure I've got as much going on here as I can. Check my overlay. Yeah, see, that's going to look just fine. I'd almost totally recommend them putting a creature or two right out here on like the outside of there. Like the creatures are starting to attack the card itself, and I think that wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to actually modify their... I'm going to put on top of here something right here, eating at the card, and then something right here climbing over this card like this. Like her creatures are escaping the card and coming out to get you. And I think that'll be awesome. Okay. So with that said, put this on here so I won't forget it. Cruise eating card. There. That way I won't forget it. Otherwise I'll forget what I was doing. What was I doing? Why was this way? So I can't use the brush tool because you're on the wrong layer. You're on the wrong layer. You have to stop. You're on the wrong layer. Okay. The other way you can tell crazy people is you can see the top of their eyes. You don't even need to see the bottom. You need to see the top of their eyes. She's super genki. That's a Japanese word for happy. Which the Japanese will use in ironic way. like he's pretty genki, isn't he? Yeah, genki. Oh boy. There we go. Actually, I kind of like this. It makes it look even more. I'm insane. I'm certifiable. There we go. Here we go. I'm totally certifiable. There. We'll do this. We'll do this. There. Now we've got is she's totally like bonkers here, going completely bonkers. Okay, now I need to come up with this creature right here. Like some kind of pincier, lobstery bug thing of doom. So she's a geneticist, apparently. And this is her thing, is to create creatures. There we go. Otherwise, I'm going to totally get confused as a heck. What the heck am I doing here? All right. I am not happy with her body down here. I'm going to have to move her body over, I think. I feel like. So I'm going to move her body to here, because even though she's very small and thin, she's very, very, very close to the camera. And she's disappearing off into the distance. And her body's going to be like that. Actually, let's double check this, because I feel like even with this, she should be like this. And I'll actually put buttons on, like she's got some kind of weird lab coat going for her. Right? So now we've got this weird lab coat going for us. There we go. She's some kind of crazy monster creator. I don't know. But now she's got her maniacal lab coat. Now. We got another creature right here that we need to have. Like, I think this just needs to be tentacles. Just tentacles. The idea that it's smacking the lobster thingy cracks me up, right? Because she's Dr. Mom, so part of the humor is going to be that, all of these things are acting like her children. So you're going to have This thing is smacking his brother. Go whap! Mom, he's touching me. You got that going on here. Right, like that. Like some kind of tentacle thing coming out here. And then just doot, 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 doot. Right? That's sort of a thing. Here we go. And I'll have him kind of oozing out the side over here to give him some weight on it. Right? Just like that. Give him a bunch of eyes. Huh? Look at that. Some kind of tentacly, sort of squiddy doodly wop. I don't know. He's cute. There we go. I feel like her mouth is not quite as... maniacal laughter. Like, I'm crazy. I am totally bonked. I am bonked crazy. This is beautiful. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about everything but this hand. Right here. This hand sucks. Fix this hand. I don't even know what's going on down here. She's going to actually have to spread her fingers out a little bit there to make sure that she gets around this guy's little arm. It's like holding him down. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. We'll get this through here like this. Come up through here like that. And let's go for the creatures that are on top of this. We're going to go here. Do this guy. He's going to eat the card a little bit right here. I'm giving some stress lines here so that it's stressy to the card or to the card piece, like crunch. Right? No, actually, black out this part here like this. There we go. There we go. Look at that. I'm eating the card. And this guy is going to be... We already had one eating it, so I think that this guy is just going to be holding on to it. Like that. There we go. I don't know if I like that one as much. I may not like that one as much. We're going to have to go back and fix him, I think. Because I feel like this guy is not quite as... I don't know. It should be like worms. And this guy's eating it, so I want his face down. Like, he's working pretty hard at this, man. Nom, nom, nom. Him chewing on this and stuff like that. He's working this piece here. He's nom, nom, nom. There we go. Yeah, that's where we are now. Alright. I want this claw to be bigger because it needs to match this claw over here. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a fun card. It's going to be pretty crazy. I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, I want to figure out what to do with these guys, or this guy up here, so we're going to go up here again. I think I'm going to go on the inside. That's probably part of the problem. I was saying I don't want to have two of these critters eating things, but the truth is, I think if I had this critter just licking it, that'd be funny. Because then there'd be like green slime. And he's like, what? What? Totally? You want me to do what? That's hysterical. Alright. Put little claw pads on here. There we go. The little guy up here, he's like drooling on the top of this. He's eating this one. He's eating that one. Okay. Feeling pretty happy with this card. I think it's time for us to do something with it, right? Let's go ahead and ink it in. Let's go ahead and ink it in. Really. Urate. I'm actually going to do a brown ink. Let's see if this works. We're going to do the old it's a trick that Studio Ghibli does. They don't use black. They use a dark brown. And it makes for a softer look. Right? Doesn't end up being quite as abrupt. Okay, we're putting in. I just like the idea that this guy's like smacking the other guy over here. Smack. So, oh man, this is becoming a fun card. David, are you still working on cards for these guys? I hope so. There we go. Right along with this claw right through here. Isn't he cute? I think he's cute. There we go. I have her. And she's got a pretty good grip on him. He's not quite, I don't know. This one she doesn't have as much of a grip on. She's just holding him like this. Ooze. As he oozes. Ooze. Like that, right? There we go. I love the creature too. Well, I'm glad to hear that. These guys deserve to get off the ground with this one. This is a cute game. I like this game a lot. Maybe I'll even make him have like stalks, eye stalks, like this. He's hitting me. He's touching me. But she's so busy telling her manifesto agenda, she's not noticing that they're beating on each other. I think that's funny, actually. Okay, this is dad funny. It's one of those you have to sort of find perverse humor in kids doing stupid stuff because kids are kids. So I think he should have his claw open over here. I'd snap you if you were over here, but I can't snap you. There we go. Oh, that's good. Well, as long as you're still working with these guys, that's a plus, I think. Maybe this claw is more like this. I think this claw is more like this. So I'll go through here. Do that. Do this. There we go. And this guy's got just eyes all over the place. You know what? He should be looking over here. As he's picking on his brother. There we go. There we go. We're going to go and just give her the most ridiculous smile. She's insane. She's gone bonkers. All right. There we go. There. This is fun. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, I just envision her telling this long, rambling manifesto, right? She's spewing it out on social media. Oh, okay. I apparently cannot nose. That's all right. We will nose just fine here. There we go. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm smiling stupidly at this. Like I'm trying to encourage her. Smile more. Look more ridiculous. It's kind of funny. I don't know if it's like empathic or... Oops, didn't mean to select a different brush, did I? Comic ink. Be careful not to put there we go. There we go. Perfect. There. Let's fix her ears in here. Wee, look at those ears. And we gotta do our eyebrows. Oh, this is so much fun. There we go. She just looks bonkers. And crazy hair. I love crazy hair. Because it makes me go freestyle. Wee! Look at that. Wee! So much fun. do this here, over here, and this guy is like right here. And I'm going ahead and just whoop, whoop. Right, this gives the impression that this foot pad is pressed down. I do the same thing here. And the same thing here. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put this foot pad here too. Boop, boop. Press down. Boop, boop. And we're going to hit the save button real quick. And then press down over here. Boop, boop. And then we're going to come across like this on her shoulder. Give some weight on the shoulder. We're like, I'm happy to be here, even though I got big fangs. I might be thinking about trying to bite Dr. Mom, but that won't end well. There we go. So we'll come around here, and we'll come around like that. Right? And then we'll put this in right here, just some hair to kind of, he's crawling around her hair. So I assume her hair is like big and fluffy and weird. We'll put some kind of weird horns on him. He's like a Twi'lek. There we go. He's got 3 very big eyes. He's not afraid to use them. And then a little like button nose. She's been working on fangy murder puppies, and that's what this is. There's the word for today. Everybody repeat after me, murder puppies. And then we'll be doing good. There you go, that's right. Murder puppies. There, your local resident murder puppy. Yep, we're doing good. All right. Perfect. We'll do this. We'll go through like this. Murder puppies. Yep. There we go. We're going to get these tentacles in here. I need another tentacle, I feel like, going out this way. Then we'll come around here. We'll do this part. Elbow. And come along the bottom like that. And I'll do this. And come along like this. This is stressing in the clothes. I want to stress the clothes a little. She's standing up pretty much straight and upright, but I still want to stress the clothes. Mostly because she's stressy as a character. There we go. All right, we're going to come back through here and fix that one. No, I think I screwed that up. We'll put it through here. Let's go that way. And this will just be her chest going down. So, coming up like this. I'll have to go back in here and zoom in because this got kind of messy. And that's okay. That's okay. We can fix that. Always fix it. There we go. I'm going to work on this tentacle, clean it up. Make this tentacle kind of go this way, make this tentacle go this way, and here you get the tentacles going everywhere. I'm going to just put dots on these things. These guys suckers. Right? Suckers going on in here as well. And maybe some suckers right here. We only need to give the impression of it. We don't have the mournful worm. He's not done yet, so let's go on and have here. Just gonna go like this with the hair. You always want to kind of do the layers down. So I'll start with this top layer up here and move my way down. I don't know what this guy is, but he's like horrified. Please, kill me now. Unlike the murder puppy on the other side, he's not happy about being part of her weird and strange experiences in life. And you're going to make sure that we're sealed up whenever we do these things. So, because I'm going to come in here and fill this, the color here in a minute. I want to make sure I've got absolutely everything tightened down so that whenever I go through and fill, it's not going to do something strange on me. All right. There we go. Tightening this down. We're just putting in the lab coat and making sure it goes all the way across. That's all. I'm going to give her a button out here. I always have these moments whenever I'm doing this stuff where I'm like, did anybody think about selling this lab coat to a crazy person? I mean, you know, never think about these things. Like, yeah, the evil Dr. Evil with Dr. Evilness gets onto social media and start putting out a manifesto of evil. And do like the lab coat designers go, is that our lab coat? Oh, that's going to be bad for business. You know what I mean? I always wonder these things. I spend a lot of time thinking about weird stuff. There we go. Right? All right. Okay. Let's not forget these guys who need to be done as well. We'll ink these guys too. And I'll actually fix his claws here in just a second because he should be digging in right here. There we go. And then he's taking a bite out of this. There we go. Just like this. There we go. Just like that. Give him sort of a froggish head. That's true. If you had an entire boutique that was designed around the concept of selling lab coats to evil people, you'd be like, this is good for business. Good morning, Luna. There we go. He's got his claws in here. I think it's funnier that he's trying to chew on the card. I find that hysterical. Should deflect the card a little, like here. He's grabbed the card. He's eat that card, man. He's eating the card. Give him some little like beady eyes. His eyes are closed because he's like, I am totally into this eating the card thing. Right? He munched on that card. Give him some little like beepy things here. There we go. And this guy, he's just drooling on it. He was gonna eat the card, but then he just fell asleep. There we go. There. We'll just fluff him around so he's like, blurb, blurb. Yeah, that's him. All right. Anyone else needs to be up here? Some little bug is like clawing on this, right? But because she is a sideshow of horrors, right? Kill me. There we go. I'd say that this would be my fate, but I know this would be my fate in any game because I hate bugs so much. Any post-apocalyptic thing, it's going to end up being me being some, like, bug somewhere. They're going to just make me into a bug, and I'm like, kill me. All right. Now that we've done that, I've got these guys up here. I'm pretty happy with those guys. I'm pretty happy with the ink going on underneath this, so let's go on ahead and add in a white layer so that I can... There we go. This is going to be a fun card. It'll be so much fun. She looks certifiably crazy. Okay. We're going to duplicate the ink line. Put that under here. Let's get some flesh color in here. Okay. Their ears. The murder puppy is the best. I'll do that. Black hair. Did it fill all of it all at once? I'm shocked and amazed that I did everything exactly like I wanted it to. Nope. Undo. I did everything like I wanted to on the first try. That never happens in real life. Okay. Now we're going to do all of these critters. You're blue, just because. And the murder puppy needs to be nuclear green, because I like the murder puppy, and he needs to be green. And I've just decided that. I don't know what he is, but he's cute and adorable, and he's going to kill you. He's got big things. So, there's that. So, there we go. The lobster needs to be red because he's a lobster, which, that kind of makes some sense too. Right? And this guy, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I want him to be green, but we already have a green murder puppy, so I'm kind of thinking purple sounds good to me. I don't even know what he is, but he's smacking this guy, and he's like, dude, smack. Stop taking up everything. You're taking up everything. That's why we can't keep you anywhere. She needs a tongue. It needs to be pinkish red. Yeah. Now she looks like a Muppet. Okay. Let's do that. We'll come back to this in a minute. I feel like I'm missing pieces like down here. Like, I feel like the lobster should be continuing to be down here some. Like legs coming out like this. his little lobster-like body down here, going lobstery. Hey, life. I've been captured. This sucks. Genetically modified. I'm the smartest person in the sea right now. Here I am, brain the size of a planet. And I'm parking cars. What are you doing in the car park? Parking cars. What else does one do in the car park? Alright, I'll just add this in here. I'll just do this. It makes it easy. Alright. And since he's a crustacean, I'll give him shell light, highlights like this. Alright, there we go. Give his little legs pass through here. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. This is pretty funny, actually. I'm enjoying this a lot. Okay. So, now the upper creatures, they're going to need to be duplicated too. So we'll do this. This little guy here, I feel like should be just like a teddy bear. It's funnier that there's some kind of evil teddy bear trying to eat this thing. So I'm just going to make him teddy bear colored. Yum, 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 yum. And of course our bug with a face. And then Sleepy up here. Ugh, that's too sleepy. Can't tell what he is. All right. Now, Dr. Mom's lab coat, even though we were just commenting that it should be, it's going to be a light gray. Otherwise, you're just going to think that somebody didn't bother to color it. And you would be right. All right, going back through here. There we go. I'll put in a much darker gray for in here. And there are buttons. Buttons will be black. Or at least very, very dark. Alright. Alright. Oh no, it filled out here, but that's right, we'll figure that out. There we go. We do a layout check. Everything looks good on the layout. I'm liking the layout a lot. Before I go in and start doing any colors or do any work on this. So I'm pretty happy with this. It looks pretty good. I want to do a couple of things, like I'm going to have to fix a hole that's down here. Let's take from there. Okay. There's clearly a hole right here on the ink. It's fine. Because then I can take this guy and just go bork like this, go here, and then hit delete. Right? And this is important. And take these guys off. Take the ink copy. We have to do this game here. Go bork, 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 bork. There we go. And we say Control Shift I, and that inverts the selection. I'll go here and I'll say work, work, work. Now we're going to have to go back through and fix some of these things, but at least now the holes between everything will be fine. Hit deselect. And while I'm still here, I'm going to go through and like with the murder puppy here, we're going to have to take his eyes. Wee, isn't that cool? And his fangs. And her eyes are still going to need to have this in here, right? And his eyes need to be like this, and his eyes need to be like this. His eyes like that. I don't think he needs any help there. And then I'll come through here and just erase this little section right here and that little section right there. Alright, so now we've buttoned down the drawing pretty good. I want to do a couple more things where I go through right here and like this little droplet of annoyance. This guy's slimy. I mean, he's slimy. We'll get to slimy here in a second, right? So let's turn off our backgrounds so that we've got this all as one unit. We'll hit ink. Control Shift E. That will clear the ink on this. I'm going to keep my blue line for posterity or posterior case maybe. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to do the same thing up here because we've got two layers on this, right? So this guy is going to be another layer. What we're going to do is we're going to hit go, put this here. I'm going to say U. No. U. Control Shift I. I know that I'm probably, well, actually, it looks like it might be fine. I'm going to go through here and just do this. And that just tightens up everything. And then we'll go back through here. We'll go up here. Actually, here. Shift. Control D for deselect. And I'll go up here, and this guy's face now has turned completely black, which is kind of creepy and scary looking, so I'm going to undo that. I mean, this is a bug to begin with, so we're not talking about, like, the awesomest thing. But I very much want to make this a terrifyingly white face, so that you're like, oh God, what did you do to that bug? And why? I'm going to go through here and just do this so that it actually just has him chewing on the... There we go. There we go. We'll go through. We'll merge these guys together too. So now we have, this is the card so far. It's looking good. Now it's time to put in some detail. I'm going to put in, for this one I want to kind of do a little bit of work on this that we haven't done before. I want to try something new on this. So not only am I going to be putting in what we've been doing before with this, with a lot of shadow and stuff like that, but I want to also try to do blending modes and stuff like that for this one. I'm going to take it to the next level and see whether this works. It may not. We'll see. Part of this is I have been reading a whole lot of Imagine FX magazine, and they had a manga issue, and we were talking about coloring the manga. And I was like, I kind of feel like I should be able to do that. So we're going to do that a little here. We're going to try to get this to work that way. There we go. I'm going in here and I'm just cleaning up this area. Like I got a hole right there. Alright. Kind of going along like this. We're just going to go in here and we're going to make him shaded. Right, we're just going in here, we're putting in a lot of shadow right here. Now, I've gone for really dark shadows because she's evil. I am totally just playing with people's emotions here. She's evil, so naturally she has dark shadows. So we're going through here, we're just going to put in the shading like this, and then just do this. Right, we're going to go all the way out here. There we go. There we go. We've got the shading in. I'm just going to come around here like this. And all I'm doing here is just defining all these parts of our body. Defining the shape of this lab coat. There we go. The lab coat from the evil boutique of evil lab coats. Where everybody just does evil. And that's okay because we do lab coats for all of your evil needs. And your murder puppies. And so we're just going to go through here and we're just defining a lot of shading here. There we go, just like this. There, excellent. This poor lobster. He's like, I hate life. I've been captured. I've decided this lobster has an IQ of like 190. Right, that's in his hatred for life stems from the fact that with an IQ of 190, he can't escape. Right? There's nothing he can do. He can't speak. He can't do anything, so he's just trapped. I'm also noticing I've given her 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs up. So we're going to have to go fix that. And we'll fix that when we're done with this. Just need to remember that. There we go. Just like this. Evil Lab Coat Company of Evil. Of evilness. That's what we got going on here. And then we'll come along here and we'll do this. And we'll do this. There we go, just like that. I'm going to give him some shadow right through here. Alright. Kind of going through here. There we go. Just like this.
Just like that. Blah. She looks like an evil Muppet, though. I'm having problems with the fact that she looks like an evil Muppet. We're going to go in here, though. Let's fix her eyes, because we need to fix these eyes. I've kind of said before that eyes are not, in fact, white. The whites of the eyes are actually somewhat blue. So we'll go in here. We'll go in here and put in this blue. I love her crazy mouth, but I'm thinking I might have to go back and fix it because she does just look like a Muppet, and I'm having a problem with that. I'm just going through here, and I'm putting this in. I was going to head to Officer Little Dipper today, because he's got a cool picture, but I think we're going to have to come to Officer Little Dipper tomorrow and work on him. Alright. I'm going to make sure we got this cleaned up. Cleaned up. All right, now we're going to go in here. We're just going to shade the eyeball a little right here. She is dramatically insane, so we're going to make her dramatically insane. Right. We're just following the contour. I know that, you know, as her mouth gets up here into like Joker level screwiness, she's going to have more deflection of the skin up here. So I'm just going to deflect the skin around here like this. I'm going to do this, right? Because I mean, like, seriously, this is like one big round cheek right here, right? There we go. She looks even more like a Muppet now. It's never too late for last minute changes. I think her eyes are too big, and I know that sounds weird, seeing as how I'm a manga artist. However, I'm feeling like her eyes are just a little too big. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through here and shrink them down just a little bit. I know, we just created creepypasta, and I apologize. I'm going to move this. Oh, let's not do that. Still on the same layer. Nothing has changed. So let's go ahead and move this eye over to here. There we go, better. And this eye. Ooh, this eye. And move over to here. And what we really need to do is temporarily turn that off, because I'm not going to be able to see anything until we figure that out. Okay, so I won't be able to see whether I lined this up right, which I didn't. There we go. Normally I'd put a guide in on this, but I'm just trying to get this square. And then come back in with a large brush. Like this. Much better. Much, much, much better. She still looks crazy, but she looks less like a Muppet now. And as much as I love this mouth, I think the mouth is too big as well, so I'm going to go on ahead and shrink it down as well. A little harder because we've got this guy right here's claws, but not impossible. Because I can go through and always fix stuff. As much as I love that huge gaping mouth, because it's just so funny, it's just not quite right. I'll go through here, and we'll just clean this up a little, like so. And this just goes to show that you can fix a piece even when you're way into the piece, and you're far way in. I also want to fix this little part right here. Right? I mean, we're still way into this piece, quite a bit here, and so we're already into shading and shadow when I discovered that I had this problem. So I'm going to also give her the smile cheeks here. Make sure he has claws up here like this. All right. See you later, David. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later, my friend. Thanks for joining me. All right. Now we can turn the shadows back on. We're going to have to just fix everything that's in here, and I know that. I'm okay with that. Actually, I'm kind of happy with what this... Whoa, hey. There we go. You have to stop. But why? You're on the wrong layer. I miss having Brent around. I expected that joke. Okay. So what we're going to do is this. Strangely enough, I'm not actually that unhappy with the existing setup here. I mean, it looks like it's pretty okay. I love these guys. These guys are just so much fun. Alright, so we'll do this. Come through here. And this doesn't need to be out like that anymore because now the mouth is a little bit tighter. So instead I'm going to bring this around like this. doing here is just connecting all these pieces of the face together. Right? Feeling like this. Normally I do this at 33, so I wonder if that would make that better. Maybe. Alright. Add in the shadow around her eye. I'm going here and do the same thing in her eye. This will give dynamics to this eye. Not a lot of dynamics, but some. At least this will help us see where the definition is inside this eye. People with brown eyes have, it's harder to see the pupil definition because the eye is brown, and so it's difficult to kind of make that distinction. But if you look closely into brown-eyed people's eyes, you can see the pupil. You can see that definition really well. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay. We're going to have to address this mouth. We're just going to have to do it. I'm enjoying the heck out of this huge effect, but I feel like it's making her look like a Muppet, and I don't want her to look like a Muppet. So we're going to have to work on this. First, let's go ahead and go through here and fix some of this stuff. Alright, we're coming along here. We're going to do this. There we go. Just like that. Stop touching me. Okay, we're kind of going along like this. Hit the save button. Okay. Get close up like this, we can kind of see right there. Like this, we'll come around here to the murder puppy. There we go, like that. Evil murder puppy. that there. Get his mouth. There you go. I'm going to do a special layer on this. Take a look at this and see if I can't fix some of this problem here. And it really does look like, I mean, I like it. I like the huge maniacal grin sort of thing, but I'm still not sure about that. Well, let's see. Let's give some shape to her tongue and see if that helps any. I mean, I like the idea that she's like on the internet doing random influencer things. I think that makes it funnier, personally. Right? So, hoping that works. I'll get a little bit more here, kind of going along like this. There we go. Okay, let's see if we're going to do the white, because it's, I never overlayer on that screen. No, I feel like it's overlay at 50%. Yeah, that's about right. I'll go back through here. Oh, we're just going to go through here, and we're just going to highlight the upper side, or the left side of her face. Alright, come up on her nose. On the temple. The crest of the bone of the skull goes along here and makes for a very nice kind of that's funny. Fighting over this one zone right here. I want this to be right up against this line. Alright. My murder puppy needs to be shiny on one side too. What we're going to do is just define parts of this body and anatomy, right? That's where we are here. The top part of this lobster. This. And Ernest. He's hitting me. We're about to run out of time here, and we're only going to have the top part of these guys done. I haven't even been able to do all my magical stuff that I want to do yet. Alright. There we go. That's not what we want, but we do want him to go, I'm so sad. Why did you create me? Right? That's what he's doing. This through here. Raise this up a little. And come down here like this. Alright, I'm going this. This. I like the look of that. Definitely right here. This guy right there, like that. Yes. Alright, and then right through here like this. Like that. Like that. And like that. And we hit the highlights and the buttons. Alright. There we go. Now we'll take the literal highlight, because this guy's going to have highlights all over, right? He's going to be like this. He's going to have a highlight right along here, along his upper carapace, like that. And right through here, and like this, and then like this. And you're going to have this like highlight that goes along the claw, on this claw, a little dot there, a little dot there. This guy, of course, is like got a big shiny spot right here because he's just this gelatinous blob. So he's going to have a little highlight there. I'll put a little highlight right here and a little highlight here. This guy, the murder puppy, he's just got his little happy highlights right there, not a lot of highlight, but just enough to make him look somewhat slimy. If you like slimy things, it's a thing. I don't know. This guy, Mr. Why me? He really is slimy, so he's kind of got a shiny like all over him like this. I'm gonna do this, I'll do this, because he's some kind of slimy thing. It makes it funnier. There we go. Mr. Why Me does not actually have shadow, I'm noticing, so we're going to flip over here, we're going to do some shadow work in here. Like this. And it's just like, oh, why me? There we go. We're going to put some shadow back here, too. There we go. And there's no reason to try to shadow black. It's just not going to work. I'm just saying. Okay. On super shiny side, might put a dot right here. But what we are going to do is put in the highlights on our eyes. This helps us a whole lot here. It helps her look less like a Muppet. You can tell the show's almost over because I'm almost out of coffee. Put a highlight up here on top of this claw. Ooh! Right off the end of that line right there. Alright, moving right along this side right here because we kind of want this to be open. We had gone in here and I kind of did this way, but I want to really get in here on this because he's funny and we're going to be drawing attention to him all the time, right? So he's got like these knuckles that shine, but that's about it. Not a lot, just enough to make you know he's awake. There we go. So Dr. Mom's cuddling all of her little creatures to her, and there's creatures all over it. I love this. This is working. I go back through here. Do a little bit of like work on things just to make it work, but it was all right. It worked. We got everything going. So, okay. I love this gelatinous. Why me? Why? He's funny. He cracks me up. Went ahead and give him some serious highlight stuff so you kind of feel like he's really a jello thing. Really working this line here. Alright. We can give him like, you've got like two shines on either side of him because he's so shiny. He's like a big blob. His name is Blob. Of course, you know, technically, his name is really Blobbert, but they shorten it to Blob. It's his nickname. All right.
We'll save it. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. So, I'll move my microphone back over so you can hear me. We've worked on Dr. Mom a little. Dr. Mom's kind of crazy. I like the look of her. She looks certifiably bonkers, which is what we're looking for, right? I mean, that's sort of the concept. That's the mission statement. So tomorrow I'm going to be working back on Ron Fortier's projects. I like to shuffle them up so that we've got kind of some shuffle going. I'm going to finish up Dr. Mom after the show's over. It's got another hour or so in it, and then once that hour is up, we'll be able to give it to the client, and that should be good. So we'll be good there. I appreciate all of you guys joining me today. I have a cat. She says hi. My cat says hi. Hi, says my cat. So, appreciate you all joining me today. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. And I'll look forward to seeing you later. We'll have fun and everything will be good. And all will be happy if I can find all the buttons I need to push. Have a good day. I hope your week goes well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I got to do the ting with the ting and the ting.